Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe to me so that I could be like a hustler like my mom and make all this money from my jobs other than my jobs. Because I seen this meme. They will say all the women in their 30s and they 40, we need to have multiple streams of income. And like I told y'all, YouTube said it was going to be some money involved if I do good and get my subscribers up. So won't y'all subscribe to me and all that? Well, and like and comment and all that. But anyway, y'all, so what was I on for today? So I was thinking about the women who made up who I am as a woman, right? Because I get my influence. I'll talk about my mom so much on this channel because she my woman, y'all. Yeah, because she was like loving me right, beating me right, irritating me right, but she loved me and she took care of me. She used to do all this fun stuff, and she set a real good example for me. So I trusted her a lot. That was what I think it was. So anyway, and when she meant business, so it's like she'll do what she say she gonna do, whether that's good, bad, or ugly. So anyway, so like I was telling y'all, my mom was real selfish with me. Like, she was like, I'm her own little like project and all that. But I had so many women that gave me other influences too, because at the end of the day, my mom was like this, like butterscotch, like beauty. And it was colorism going on back in the day. That's what my best friend commented on there. It was going on like that. Sometimes when we was young, it just was going on. It was what it was. But we didn't call it colorism, because everybody was busting on you for all different type of things, and everybody had their choices with people for all different type of things. So I couldn't call it one way or another, because at the end of the day, once you start getting a little older, like I told you, once I started getting 15 and all that, it started switching up. So what's I gonna tell y'all? Oh, so like I'm mixed. Not like my ancestry. No, I told y'all I'm like all black and African American. I ain't get back to Africa yet on my thing, but I'm mixed with the fact that I'm influenced by my most precious women. Like, I keep a picture of them in my house when you first come in, because they my woman, y'all. Like, they are all different, and I know that pieces of my personality come from the kind of like examples they set and the kind of ways they interacted with me growing up, right? So first we got my mom, Mrs. Independent Powerhouse. Oh wait, no, let me start with my grandma. So y'all, my grandma I am in a relationship with Jesus. That's the only really thing that I had known about her, because my grandma is not like one of them people who have to like put forth an effort to prove it. It's just the way she lived her life. So I probably got some of that in me. I think I'm gonna talk about that too, like how I know it's in me in certain ways, because it's in me in certain ways because of the way I move now. I be with my grandma every Sunday at church, because we go to church together. I mean, not together, but she's in the church, I'm at the church, we're in the church together. So anyway, and she not no judgmental person. Like, you wouldn't even know that she heavy on the Jesus Christ unless you probably enter the conversation with her about Christ. But she a real thorough person. She quiet, she always listening, she's sweet as butter and pie. That's, I don't know how she got all them crazy kids like that she had, because my grandma got 6 kids, and they crazy, but they was kind of crazy, but they was all it to me. Because let me talk about my aunts, right? Because my grandma had 4 girls and 3 boys, and my mom is the second oldest of the girls, so it's like 2 older girls and 2 younger girls. So right, y'all, my mom, when I said she'd be real selfish with me, but at the same time I had my aunts. So my oldest aunt, she's like my mom's older sister, so she was like quiet. Her personality to me growing up was like quiet and reserved, no nonsense. She mean business. Like, my aunt was a roofer. Like, when I was growing up, I didn't even know what that means she was doing to the roofs, but she was a roofer. I know that, like, she was roof. I know it was tar involved and all that, whatever, right, at a certain point. Then my other aunt, she's sweet like pie. She met her boyfriend when they was like kids. They still together today and got all these kids. They been together ever since me and my cousin was like 4, and I'm 40. Like, me and my cousin used to be like, we like him. That's what I'm telling you, it was wrong. Like, me and my cousin, she know. Because me and my cousin the same age, but I'm 3 months older than her. So I used to always be teasing her and telling like, I'm older than you. Respect the fact that I came into this world 3 months older than you. That mean my eyes, like I was doing hand and eye coordination before you. And I probably was holding the bottle, like on the angle with the bottle on the pillow before you. Respect me. I'm older than you. So I always tell her that. She know I love her. But at the end of the day, she know I'm older than her. But we still the same age. Yo. We both was born in 83. So anyway, y'all. Back to my aunt, she's sweet like pie, right? But she like a gangster sweet like pie because she like a pastor's wife. She always sweet. Look at that influence. She used to run the choir rehearsal. She used to be our choir director. And yo, I cannot sing a lick, but I love music. You're not going to tell me I don't got soul like the Bulls from the 70s. I was about to say the N-word, but anyway. But my aunt, she used to pick us up. And we used to go in my grandmom's station wagon and go to church on like Friday nights or something like that too. We was going there to learn, like sing the songs and rehearse the songs that we had to sing, even though I wasn't no singer, but I had to sing the songs because it was what it was. And my mom, we're gonna get to you. My mom was not going to the church, y'all. She let my aunt and my grandma keep on picking me and my brother up, and my brother used to be mad. I'm only laughing because I'm thinking about the attitude my brother used to get every time we had to go to church, and she did. We was wondering like, why we gotta go to church and you don't? Cause mom. But anyway, so that's probably why I'm mixing my personality in that way, because I learned that I had to, I had accepted Christ in my life for myself several points in my life, but I only knew when I was serious about it when I was 17, when I became a Christian for my own self. But all the time before, they must have had me in training to be a Christian, because I had to sing the songs. I was there every Sunday, and I just had to say my recitations and stuff like that, meaning like on Easter and Christmas, we used to have these verses that we would learn. It'd be like rap verses. That's what it looked like, because it'd be like lines, and you gotta know it. Like, they'd have it printed out and cut out. My aunt used to do this, and my cousin, she's still involved in church now. But bottom line is, y'all, my aunt's sweet like pie. But one of the time I told you I was fighting, when I got jumped, she's from South Philly. She called South Philly Connection. Our other cousins like, yo, we about to slide. And I'm like, Aunt Ronnie, they pull, sorry saying your name, but at the end of the day, listen, she gangster. But I love you, Aunt Ronnie. You always a sweet like pie. And now my aunt, Carol, right, the chocolate one on the team. So all my other aunts was butter, like my mom, like light butter brown. My aunt, chocolate, like me, right, y'all? So she was like the wild one with all the hip hop and R&B and all of that. And she always was like so lit and happy all the time. And she always was teaching me all this stuff. Like when I was young, she gonna want me and my cousin to be singing Criminal Minded, You've Been Blinded, Looking for a Store, like all that. Not the song for rope, y'all. Back then when we used to actually go outside, play double dutch, play jacks, play games, talk to each other, do steps, things like that. These people these days, y'all only, y'all love this joint, so I'm gonna talk to y'all on this. But anyway, my aunt, she always was lit. She taught me that basically you could be brown and be lit. And you could be having all this litness happening in your life no matter what you really look like, because she was just so fly. And I noticed that even though my mom and all my aunts was fly, my aunt was chocolate like me. And they say it in schools, like, that it's important to have teachers that look like you and people that look like you, because they do influence you. Like when you have a teacher in front of you and they are this type of person with this type of skin, it makes a difference, because it says to the person who's younger, like, or this is what they said, I heard this, that it says to that young person, oh, I could be that, I can, I can attain it. So my aunt always made me feel like I could be lit, because she was lit, period. So she lit now, y'all. She a nurse. She just turned 50. I don't care if she don't want me to her business. She lit. She just turned 50. She a nurse. She been in her career she just got off the phone with me. And I told y'all I surround myself with light and love. She just got off the phone with me, and she only 9 years older than me. Grandmom, what's up? Anyway, so that's why she was lit. And at the end of the day, we always had a real good connection, because she just always like told me she was like rooting for me. One time she called me while I was in college out of nowhere and was like, Audra, all of us are rooting for you. All of us, the whole family. I'm in the college partying, fighting every year like I told y'all. She like, we all are rooting for you to cross that line. We can't wait until you get this job done, and we just love you and we rooting for you. When she said that to you, it just made me know that I always had to rise above whatever situation I was in to get the job done, because it's people that want to see me win. It's people that love me and they know that they want to see something great happen for me, because they kind of know why I started it, and they know I'm just a regular person like anybody else who want to do great things with their life and be successful and be happy. Which I think, I don't know if other people want to be that way, but I know I do. So I love my aunts. And my other aunt, she used to always make all this nice stuff for me, y'all, so I could put up these letters on my wall. They had my name. They should just treat me so like I'm lit. And I used to be telling them like, y'all, I'm Foxy, because I love Foxy Brown. Back then when the Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown thing was out, I told y'all about that colorism thing. I'm like, oh, I'm like Foxy Brown, because everybody wanted to be Lil' Kim. No disrespect to you, Kim. I like your music too. But it was all about the Il Nana. Like, oh my gosh, I was writing all this. I didn't even know what the Il Nana was until she explained it. She definitely know what it was, but I was just like, whatever. The bottom line is, that's where the Foxy thing come in. Because my thing is say Super Fox 22. I don't know who that is because they ain't beeping at me. But anyway, y'all, so another lady, like the family we make, right? This lady down the bottom, y'all, she was from 38th and Mount Vernon. Y'all, she just passed away this last summer. It's crazy. I always love this lady. It's crazy. Because she used to talk to me. Remember I told y'all how the people be in our neighborhoods that like you, love you, just treat you with kindness and love for no reason at all. She was fly as ever. Y'all hear me? I'm talking about like Mary J. Blige fly. And, yo, she was Mary J. Blige fly. Y'all know what's up. I don't want to say no names. I don't know how comfortable people is with me putting names in the videos, but listen, she was brown like me, and I was thinking, ooh, I could be fly like her, because I already knew I was fly. But when you see the brown ladies that's fly and you already brown, it take you up to the next level. Like, oh really? So it's not just for all the light-skinned ladies, because back then, y'all, they had our minds triggered. Us ladies like, oh, you gotta be light-skinned with the long hair. All right, yeah, you know, we doing it. Us brown girls is doing it too. We something. Anyway, y'all, anyway, so I'm about to finish this video up because I feel like I'm rambling now. But anyway, y'all, I do want you to like, comment, and subscribe. But there was a lot of lit people in our lives. And oh, well, let me tell y'all my style influences, since y'all want to be newsy. Because I told my aunt that I know I get my style influences from stuff I saw on TV and things like that. So let me tell y'all who my style influences that I loved the most when I was young coming up. That daggone Claire Huxtable. Hence. You know what I'm saying, Claire? I'm working on it, Claire. I'm working on it. And that daggone Thelma. You know what I'm saying? Off of, what's her name? Off of Good Times. Because Thelma was one of them fly chicks who was fly by like a mistake. Because, you know, Walona was trying to do it for on purpose. Like, she knew she was kicking it. Her outfits was put together, which I be with Walona when I'm going out. Because I be giving Cinderella. Like, most of the time I be like a mom. And then when I go out somewhere, I'll give Cinderella. But right now, I don't care about that. Because when I was young and fly and 20s and all that, because me and somebody that I know was just talking about how much it used to cost to get fly. It cost a lot for the kids to get fly. Now, back then, it did not cost that much. Even if you was probably getting like, because one of my brother's girlfriends put me on Moschino. She the one who bought me a jacket. She might have gave me her jacket. I don't even care what it was. I know I was lit when I had it on at Powerhouse. Shout out to her. She knows who she is, because that jacket was lit. Everybody, oh, and when I went into school, he was like, oh, I like your jacket. I was like, thank you, like I bought it. But whatever. So anyway, y'all, that was my style influence. What's y'all style influences? Did y'all even have any, or y'all just walking around chilling, or y'all influenced by anything that just come up? But anyway, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. It's just conversation, y'all.